versus Paladin.
Oh, promising matchup, first of all. I think the Undertaker was wing 3 or 4.
I think it was 4, if I'm not mistaken.
The Undertaker shouldn't be in this matchup already, but we get the 100 Creepers, as you see, and there was already another next Ramos card, if I'm not mistaken. A great start, I have to say, for Ignite. I like that one a lot.
Yep. Knife Juggler. And, he runs the Void Terror version, so you can expect X as well.
I love the Void Terror, 100 Creepers, so you like 100 Creeper, attack, and then Void Terror, 100 Creeper, shoot everywhere with your knives.
Especially with the Knife Juggler in combination, because, it juggles.
Well, that was super annoying that Freck actually got the White Pyromancer. Any other card would have been like Elven Archer, okay, could hit it for 1, and then it gets pinged away maybe from the Knife Juggler. So the White Pyromancer draw was actually perfect for him to somehow get rid of... I'm going to put my phone away since the table is ringing. Wow. And now, what can we see? I would say it looks like Abusive Sergeant. Abusive Sergeant, trade, get all the 1/1s, and then trade back again. I mean, the Void Terror, wow, no. And Soulfire, I would play the Abusive Sergeant. And then
he can Soulfire, trade in, and then go for the Void Terror. That's also an option. You get a nice 5/5. But it's kind of risky against the Paladin.
I think there was no need. There was like no need, in my opinion, since you get the Abusive Sergeant to trade, you get a lot of minis on the board. If he has a Consecrate, then you're doomed. But if there's no Consecrate, you get 2 minis on the board, you can Argus up next turn.
It's true, but you really want to play around it. Like, if there's a Consecration, you lose all the momentum of the Zulok, and momentum is so important for him.
Now I know what you mean, but it feels like it wasn't an optimum move. And now you got like only 1 mini on the board.
Should life tap. I mean,
life tap and like imp
definitely life tap. Playing the Argus now is kind of meh, because you lose value, but he decides to opt for it.
Well, he goes for it. We got double Sunwalker in the hand for Freck, so his hand is really great to fight against Zulok at the moment. Unequality! Wow, that was huge. Exactly what he needed here to do something against this board. Like, equality, just trade bows if he wishes to. Even the Big Game Hunter, just drop it. I mean, if there's a Doomguard draw now, at least some value.
That's the problem with his play. I would have preferred life tap so he had more options.
Well, now he still has some options. The only annoying thing is, yeah, he just lost his whole board, and there's double Sunwalker. So
I mean, he will just trade the Harvest Machine into the Flame Imp and then go with the Walker. Yeah,
even
the Humility. In the face. Like, I don't see. Okay, there's no way Ignite can come back from this. Literally no way with a second Sunwalker in the hand.
If there would only be one, it would be cool. So
it would be still hard to overcome.
Yeah. But yeah, with 2 Sunwalkers, I mean, you can kill one next turn somehow with Abusive Sergeant and Direwolf Alpha, but then there's just another one, and you're not going to get rid of that one. So, wow. Freck just has a really solid board. Ascension, additionally, like, whatever. Can coin out a 1/1 there, Hero Ability out a 1/1, and Humility the 3/2 if he wants to. Or keep it for the Doomguard later on.
I would just keep it. There's no need to use it right now.
Yeah, but would you? I mean, if with an Abusive Sergeant, he just goes 5/2 on his Flame Imp and trades easy.
Still, it's really tough for him to trade, and then you have a second Sunwalker. You wouldn't need to use his entire board, more or less.
I know what you mean. I would still be a fan of... Humility would be the safest play. So you're like, okay, he's not going to draw Doomguard. I'm just counting with the board he has at the moment. Use my Humility, and it looks a little bit better for you. I know what you mean. If there's a Doomguard or even a Void Terror again, some really huge minion, then you're kind of doomed. Okay, the Neurubinak, and he can kill everything, correct? With Abusive Sergeant and Direwolf Alpha, at least get rid of the Taunters. 3/2, and he can get rid of the Taunters, and he can get rid of the 4/2. This is great. I mean, like, yeah, trade in the 2/1, the 3/3, and then there is a Flame Imp. Wow, this is good. Only a 1/1 on the board. That was really great. And if there's a Doomguard redraw again, life tapping gets more and more dangerous. He's down to...
The problem is he won't be able to clear the 4/2 actually, because the Harvest Machine
yeah, but that was
in between.
Mistakes were made in my brain. So he couldn't trade there in the end. That's really sad. I mean, you kind of needed to kill it. Now you cannot risk life tapping. If there is a concentrate, you're going to drop down.
I think, like, even though it's an off chance, life tapping might have been not too bad if he drew into another Soulfire to clear the board.
Yeah,
and
sure.
He actually would have options to still survive.
Yeah, but with the concentrate is already over so easy. He cannot risk that one. And you should kill... Instead of going for the phase, you should actually kill the Direwolf Alpha. Or you're gonna phase a 4/4 minion spawning next turn.
You should most definitely kill the Direwolf.
You're making it too easy for him. Oh, Dark Iron Dwarf.
Won't be able to clear.
No, that's sad.
Okay.
And now he life taps.
That's game.
That's game.
Well,
Well,
he survives with 1
by
HP.
1 HP. That's at least good. But there are so many cards. I mean, there could be Hem of Raz. There could be the second Elf Archer. There's like Consecrate, as we said. So they're like, yeah, enough options to get rid of. Okay, yeah, True Silver Champion, double True Silver Champion. So there were a great off chance for Freck to draw something to beat Ignite here. And oh, that was the first game of the day. And Ignite got crushed by the Paladin. Looked really convincing. I mean, that one equality, I have to say, what he opts in against the Paladin. A Miracle Rogue.
It's
definitely an okay
on this
choice.
page. It's you can definitely still play it. It's not as strong as it was, but we only have 2 wings released so far, I guess.
Yeah, no Zombie Shao, Priest, Undertaker,
no
Hunter,
Zombie Shaos, no
Zulok.
Undertakers, and especially no Sludge Belcher, which is one of the hardest counters for Miracle Rogue.
Isn't the Belcher out already? Oh, I'm so not sure.
I think it's the 3rd wing, the Belcher.
Oh, we do not exactly know, but let's see. I hope he runs the double sap version if he plays against a Paladin with double Sunwalker.
He needs to.
Oh, well, or he just has an OP draw and his enemy is just running not so OP. And, whoa, we got the Assassin's Blade, so that's a great card if you're facing Sunwalkers. But he goes first, and that's an advantage for Freck, definitely, having the coin.
Yes.
So there's no coin SI7 agent plays. Gnomish Inventor. I'm a fan. In this matchup, I'm a big fan. I mean, there might be White Pyromancer turn 2, and oh, there's a Sludge Belcher. So, confirmed.
Okay. We actually have the Sludge Belcher. Then
it's even more annoying for Ignite.
It's tough for Ignite.
Oh, well.
You should play, and trade.
Yeah, I think it's okay. You're going to count with a Harvest Golem since that happened last turn already. And then you actually got your minion to fight against it, so that's value.
And he can clear it. Plus get more minions on the board. He can play the Gnomish Inventor and clear the Harvest.
Okay.
Straight in, kill. But look at the hand of Freck already. There's Ascension, Sludge Belcher, Sunwalker.
I love
Guardian
his mana curve. I just love his mana curve.
Yep.
I mean, as you say, there's a 4, 5, 6, 7. Even he could go White Pyromancer, Coin Humility, just for like, okay, I can deal 2 damage to everyone, or just 1 damage to get rid of the SI7 agent, for example. And there is White Pyromancer, Coin, Consecrate, which is 4 damage if we have a Concealed Auctioneer.
Concealed Auctioneer with that, yeah.
Oh, that's just super good. We get double Shift or like Assassin's Blade trade. There's some good options for Ignite. I just like his hand so much. Yep. 5 damage already. And there's only like... The problem with the taunters is you throw a taunter and then that's it. So you give your enemy the chance, okay, please now deal with my minion. And if you play taunter, sap, bam, another 5 damage. Taunter, sap, another 5 damage. And that's how you slowly and steady drop down. A Shiv. See what if Shiv Eviscerate. Perfect value play.
Well, if he draws an Eviscerate, that would be crazy.
Or you can still, worst case scenario, you could still conceal your 2 minions and be like, okay, ooh, value next turn. You can definitely kill him. Ooh, and a Deadly Poison. So you now, I would run my 3/1 in.
No, I would play the Deadly Poison.
Yeah, still, I would play the Deadly Poison, but I would run my 3/1 in, run the 2/4 in, and deal 5 damage to the face.
Why not play the Deadly Poison, kill the Sludger?
You don't need to play the Deadly Poison to kill him. I would have preferred to do the 5 damage, since now you can only do 10 more damage with your blade, and in total you would have had 15 damage with sacrificing a minion.
He wants a card draw, I guess.
Now, I know why he keeps his minion too. I mean, having the minion out is great value, and as you say, the card draw, he can play Auctioneer, Prep, Shiv, and then Conceal Deadly Poison. So that's exactly the 7 mana curve he can make use of. That was
And
Sunwalker.
5 cards.
Sunwalker is gonna die so hard. Deadly Poison value is real.
Yep, this is an obvious one.
And he's
Prep,
gonna draw, wow, so many cards,
Shiv,
as you said.
Deadly Poison, attack, conceal. Brings him down to 17.
Yeah.
Really strong play.
I love it. And it's, wow, another Deadly Poison. So even after he lost the first Deadly Poison, he doesn't even need to Deadly Poison now. He can just backstep trade. He could go for double Deadly Poison if he wants to. Just for like 7. How much would that be? That's like 7, 9 damage now. I would love to see it. It would still be really, really funny. It's we're not going to see it. It would just be cool. Okay, as we said, why Pyromancer, Coin Concentrate? Is he going to clear the board here?
Yes.
It feels like that you want to do it.
Too.
Can he wipe Pyromancer, Coin Consecrate? Well, then he has a mana for 8 mana. Oh, he has 8 mana then, so he could at least make it 1-1. At least that. But I like the play. It's a decent clear. You get rid of his minions, but there's 3, 6, 7, 8 hand cards for Ignite. And 8 hand cards on a Miracle Rogue. Now what you want to have.
I mean, he's lucky that there is no Leroy yet, but if he draws into it, it's game.
I mean, even as a 7 agent would do 6 damage now. And that's like still immense. How much is there possible damage? He got Eviscerate for 5, 10, 12. And he can only deal 12 damage with the Blood Mace Thalanis and the second Deadly Poison. If he would just nuke blindly. Would you do 5 damage in the face? Just play your Earthen Ring Farseer. Weapon up. Don't Deadly Poison since there could be Ooze or an Harrison. And then next turn try to win with your Burst.
Yeah. I would keep the prep. No
Yeah.
reason to play it right now.
You're going to draw a card. Oh, Tyrion. Their sap is so valuable. I mean, Tyrion is always
You can't
annoying.
play Tyrion right now.
No, you have to play your Guardian of Kings and heal yourself and trade in the Thelnis. You need to get rid of that minion.
Plus humility.
I think the humility is so valuable now. But you give him one more card. Blade Flurry. Wow, that's 6. Okay. I wanted to say, how much damage can we count up? And Leroy, double Shadow Step. That's just going to be GG in the end. Even though Freck had a lot of taunters.
Yeah.
But there were just the means for Ignite to deal with what Freck put out there. So in the end, GG for the Miracle Rogue. And now Freck needs to fight against that one.
Well, it's interesting.
Oh, it's going to be probably Handlock.
Could be both.
Could be some Zulog version 2 with 100 creepers and stuff.
I mean, Zulok has a decent win rate against Miracle Rogue.
And you already see Ignite is drawing like, I'm going to play against Zoo. If he knew that would be Handlock, I would keep my Eviscerate.
I would keep the Eviscerate either way.
Either way, I think if you know you're playing against Zoo, you could drop the Eviscerate. If that's Handlock, you definitely have to keep it. Keeping the Auctioneer, I wouldn't keep the Auctioneer actually.
No, I would definitely throw it away.
Yeah, if you're playing against Zoo, you're kind of...
You have a dead card in your hand.
Absolutely. You kind of want to have a backstep now early on or something like this. But well, you can keep the Auctioneer also and just hope for some preps and good draw.
It's Handlock.
Oh, backstep. Leroy, not so optimum, but the backstep, so much value.
This is looking good for Ignite, actually.
Assassin's Blade.
It was a greedy play to keep the Auctioneer, but in this case, it should definitely work out.
There's a Twilight Drake already for Freck. The advantage is he has a coin, so there can be Deadly Poison also. So we might see a Deadly Poison up Assassin's Blade early on again, and that helps a lot against the Handlock. I mean, Twilight Drakes only deal 4 damage if you attack him, and yeah, well, 4 damage, and therefore you get 5 damage with your blade to kill him. The value is real. You could coin out the SI, and I don't know, I would play no value SI turn 3 before I coin him out. Deal as much.
Yes, I mean, he's a nice tool to get rid of giants.
Yeah, but you kind of want to have him out now to apply some basic pressure early on. And you could keep him for a backstab as a 7 agent plays also, but yeah, rather have him out now, keep the backstab for card draws later on. Okay, double Twilight Drake. That's not going to be cool for Freck. Wellness. We're gonna see SI7 agent. No surprise, I would say. How much? 3, 6, 8, 9. Ooh.
Double Twilight, Defender of Argus, Sun Fury in hand, already a Molten Giant.
I like the Thalness drop. I think it's really cool. If he plays a Drake, you can backstab SI7 agent for 5 damage, and then with yeah, I think that's really valuable to go for the Thalness. If he has a Mortal Coil, he's not playing a Giant or a Twilight Drake. So either way,
yeah,
you gain a round, and you need your round to go crazy with your Auctioneer or with your Assassin's Blade.
I agree on Thalness. I think that makes most sense.
And he thought about going for the weapon up first, to next turn go for Deadly Poison, SI7 agent, backstab. Okay, so
that will only be 7 damage, and the Twilight has 9, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, so no reason to go for that play. Thalness was definitely correct.
okay, we could
Wow.
3, 6, 8 cards. He could sap here now.
Problem is he wants to keep the sap for the taunts.
Yeah.
And he actually has options to kill.
The annoying part is I would run him in, hope for a, I don't know,
Eviscerate.
whatsoever.
He wanted an
Eviscerate.
Eviscerate.
Yeah.
Didn't get it though.
And that's a problem now why he thought about getting his weapon out last turn instead of the Stalnis. Now the minion is dead, and you got Auctioneer, Prep, Sap, Coin for no value if you really want to go for this play. Oh, it's going to be so annoying. Facing.
I would just... Okay.
You wanted to say I would just play the Slush Belcher?
Yes.
I think it would be better to use your mana like this. It's still a good play. I value the Assassin's Blade definitely higher than the Auctioneer now, since you could only play 1 spell. And you got the Blade Flurry, so you could go for Auctioneer, Coin, Sap, Prep, Blade Flurry, something like that, if you really want to do it.
I think the Belcher would have just denied a lot of damage onto him.
You still got it in your hand. You got Asian Watcher plus Defender of Argus now, so the value is really high of your plays. If he's not trading, that's actually really great, since you can just get rid.
He shouldn't trade.
Oh, we're gonna see the Sap now. We have to see the Sap. Azure Drake and Blade Flurry is also a possibility in the future.
Sap.
First Prep, see what you're getting. Another Prep. Well, that ain't optimum. I would Sap there too. And he needs his second Deadly Poison. That would be so good with a Blade Flurry. Oh, this sucks. You can blind Prep. You can blind Prep. But this is gonna, like, if you blind Prep, you might get forced to already use your Blade Flurry. That's, I didn't want to see the users.
And wipe him up. Or, no, shift.
Yeah, now you want to shift. The problem, are you going to attack his face, bring him down? Actually, you're just going to stop here now. Just stop. You got Leroy, Shadow Step, Leroy, Shadow Step.
Yep.
So just stop. And hope for him not having another Taunter. The great thing, if he wants to clear both minions, he would need to Hellfire Mortal Coil. Then he's dead.
It's lethal. No, it's not lethal. It's 1 short, I get. No, 3 short.
What are you talking about? If he
wait. No, 1 short.
I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about.
I was counting lethal. If he plays Sludge Belcher.
If he plays Sludge Belcher.
Because that's sort of his only option, if I'm not mistaken.
He could play Sludge Belcher and Silence also.
Exactly.
To get rid of the card draw.
Sludge Belcher and silence the Auctioneer.
He might get tricked into Hellfire Mortal Coil Molten Giant, since that's a play. You could do it absolutely like that's greedy. That's super greedy.
Not after the Miracle Rogue drew so many cards last turn. Like it's just way too risky.
It's way too risky, but as we always like to say, the payout is really great. I think the Belcher and Iron Beak Owl is the correct play, the safest play. If you want to go like I'm big man mode. Oh, there's a backstab. So is your calculation still working, Kai?
Actually, with backstab, he
can backstab,
lethal.
trade.
No, he doesn't.
No, 3 damage short.
It's 1 damage short if you backstab the SI.
I mean, if you should have stepped the SI again. It could yeah, you're no, it isn't that if you if you shadow step the SI, it's lethal. So you backstab, attack, yeah, it's lethal. You backstab, attack, no, you're still 1 short. That's correct.
Exactly.
You're still one short. Oh man, that's super annoying. And we see there's a Power Overwhelming, Hellfire, Arcus. If there's another Soulfire, it's going to be annoying for Ignite also.
Wait.
Or can
He
we...
goes for Leroy, just Leroy.
No, it's still... if he...
What if he brings him down to 3?
What if he brings
Let's
him
assume he brings him down to 3, backstabs his SI, but keeps it. Then he would be able to kill him next turn if there is no heal.
You're still talking about Shadow Stabbing in the
Shadow
SI.
Stab.
Yeah.
Why am I always saying backstab? God damn it.
Maybe you're... because you're crazy.
Maybe.
Maybe. It might be that he just plays this and a Great Van Cleave, just stops. You don't need to go further. I mean, the board is good. You get an 8/8, 3/3 for 1. There is, if he clears it with a
Silence is
Siphon
gone.
Soul, exactly, Silence is gone. Siphon Soul wouldn't have so much value. Ignite is playing this slow, but correct. So that could be just the win here for Ignite in the end.
I think this has to be a Mortal Call.
Now he can still play his Twilight Drake and Sunfury Protector, or the Giant and Sunfury Protector, but that's GG. So in the end, we get Ignite, Merkel winning this game. We can just Leroy Shadowstep, Leroy Eviscerate. He doesn't even need his SI7 agent anymore. Well played for Ignite.
I think he misplayed there.
You think he misplayed there?
He should have went for Erzan Ring and Defender.
Erzan Ring and Defender of Argus.
It would have been up to 18 HP and had a 4/4 taunt, so...
But that would still be Leroy Shadowstep, Leroy 12, 16, 19, 20 damage.
It would be Leroy Eviscerate and would still kill him.
It would still be enough, so even if he maybe could have brought him out of